Going back to your ex is stupid, retarded, plain ignorant, dumb. Now, the reason I say all of that is because think about it just for a second, just for like a small second. If the two of you broke up, it was for a reason. Now, unless that reason is resolved, going back to your ex is just not logical. Let me give you a few examples what I'm talking about. First example, very simple. Let's say that she wants a dog and he doesn't want a dog, right? She wants one, he doesn't. So they get into like this whole big argument and stuff and they break up, right? They break up. Okay, now a month later, the two of them run into each other and he's like, ooh, she look good. You know, all the feelings come back up, you know, they missed each other and blah, 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 blah. So they have this conversation and he decides that having the dog is worth it if he gets to keep her as well. So he concedes. So he just basically, that's the compromise. The man gives in. That's the compromise in a relationship. The man gives in. That's the compromise. So he gives in and they get a dog and that resolves that issue so they can stay together. If that is the case, like if you can resolve that kind of issue, then going back to your ex, no problem. But there's this other little thing that you have in relationships that could mess things up. For example, if she cheated on you, yes, ladies, I'm saying she cheated on you because women cheat too. I know you don't like it, you know, out down the open like that, but it's the damn truth. The damn truth. Yeah, not only men cheat. I know the media would like to make it look like only men cheat. It ain't like that. Women cheat as well, so stop playing. The moment you find out she cheated on you, you have two options. One, you forgive her and you move on. But if you do that, you can never bitch about it because you forgave her. And if you forgive someone, you just forgive them and just move on. That's one option. Two, you break up. If you broke up with her because it was so frustrating, then going back into that relationship just does not make any sense. It just doesn't. The reason why it doesn't make sense, you know that every time you look at her, you'll see her boning that other guy. Every time. Every time. Every time you're making sex to her, you're thinking, she's thinking about that other dick. Every time. Every single time. And you notice, you know it, and that's why you're like, you know what, I'm just not going to put myself through that kind of hell. Let's just break up and call it a day. That's the smart thing to do. But if you do go back into the relationship, you, my dear friend, are retarded. Reason why? She cheated. You broke up because you was mad for like a little second, and then you forgave her and went back to her. That means she can do it again because she figures, probably forgive me again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, if she cheated on you and she told you, like I cheated on you, fellas, seriously, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. The reason why I say let it go is because if she tells you, that basically means it meant something. If it didn't mean anything, she didn't need to tell you. But the fact that she told you, like it was so emotionally good for her to do that, to get that new, that right there means that she, my dear friend, wanted it. It wasn't one of those accidents. By the way, I don't believe in those kind of accidents. It's nonsense. But don't no. If she told you she cheated on you, don't ever go back into that relationship. Don't ever. The reason why I say don't ever is because it can't work. It just, I know it sounds beautiful in theory, like, yeah, but you should work through things in relationships, and if you can get past this, it will only make the bond stronger. Yeah, you shouldn't be so afraid to be alone. Bang. If you want to be loved so much, then yes, stay with someone who treats you like shit. Seriously. If you can't be alone that much, then be with someone who isn't right for you. If that's how you feel you need to be treated, then by all means. But if you feel like you deserve something better than what she's giving you, then don't go back into the relationship. That's just my take on it. Now, just to be like on real quick, I want to get into this real quick. There's no such thing as it just happened. Keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. I'm gonna come back to this in like another video, but there's no such thing as it just happened. Don't even try that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, the third option why you would break up with somebody and you should not go back to them, because you should not, is if she broke up and gave you the ever elusive, it's not you, it's me, or anything similar to that one quote, anything similar, you, my dear friend, should never go back into that relationship. The same goes for women. If the guy gives you that excuse, like, I just feel like we need to be apart for a minute, don't go back into that relationship. The reason why I say don't go back into that relationship is because 9 out of 10 times when someone does that to you, like they sit you down like, you know what, I can't do this no more, we gotta break up. It's not you, it's me, I just feel like blah, blah, blah. If they do that to you, right, usually a week or 2 weeks later, they come back crying. Like, I want you back, I made a mistake. Don't fall for it, seriously. It's like a little game they play to see if you love them enough to allow them to make those kind of mistakes. Don't dignify it. Do not dignify that with a response. Just let it go. If she breaks up with you without giving you a solid reason, fellas, don't go back. Ladies, if he dumps you and doesn't give you like a concrete, like this is why, right here, don't go back. Reason why is because it won't work. If they can break up with you over something so trivial that they can't even define it, then my dear friend, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Now, once again, I don't want to get into all that extra stuff. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of why you should not go back to your ex. Now, of course, there are like extenuating circumstances. For example, if like the family broke you up, okay, you might be able to work through that. You might be able to, you know what I'm saying? Or if like you just got tired of the relationship because you figured there was something else out there for you, then you went out there and there was nothing for you and you want to go back, maybe. But that right there, like, I want to see if there's something out there for me. If you got that feeling, you're not ready to be in a relationship. Done deal. If you feel like you need to be out and about, you know, rolling, strolling, trying to get something new, you know, whatever, you're not ready to be in a relationship. So you shouldn't go back to your ex. And this goes for men as well as female. Like, for real. Both of y'all, if y'all ain't ready to be in one, don't step in one. Just because you want to be held when you're alone. Because all those one night stands you got, all those booty calls you got ain't gonna keep you warm at night. So you want someone to hold you at night and you want the booty calls. Nah, son, that's greedy son of a bitch. That's a greedy son of a bitch. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you feel like I missed something, if you feel like I should come back to a certain topic, let me know and I'll get into it. Holla at your boy, Vino.